rise the jury.
You'll have to get that back to him.
Would the foreman please read the verdict of the jury, please?
We, the jury panel, find that the defendant should receive the following sentence: 16 hours of community service, 4 jury duties, an apology to parent in the courtroom, a know the law class, and a relationship violence class.
Thank you very much. Ms. Hunt, would you rise and approach the bench with your daughter and please run up here. You've heard the verdict of the jury. Ms. Lambert, do you accept the jury verdict? Ms. Hunt, do you accept the jury verdict?
Yes.
And do you agree to support the jury's verdict in what they've ordered?
Yes.
All right. The jury verdict having rendered a jury after deliberation, they've ordered you to perform 16 hours of community service, 4 jury duties, a relationship violence class, know the law class, and an apology to your mom here in the court before your peers and before the jury. I'd like you to come to your mom here today and apologize to her so that the jury and everyone in the courtroom can hear that. Would you do that?
I'm sorry.
Okay. What are you sorry for, Abigail? Is this something that we're going to be seeing you again for?
No.
All right, Mom, do you accept the apology of your daughter?
Yes.
All right. Please approach the bench. Mom, since you have accepted the jury's verdict and you agree to support your daughter in fulfilling their sentence, would you sign under a parent's signature? And Abigail, would you also come to the bench and sign underneath your mom's signature, signifying that you agree to do what the jury has ordered you to do? All right. Mr. Gallegos, is there anything else to come before the court today? Mr. Defense Attorney, anything else?
Just hand it back to them. They can take it out to the front.
All right. Let me make sure. The defendant accepts the sentence. Accepts the sentence. Call the court to order. We have before the court Defendant Brandon Fugio. Who's that? Is that you, sir? All right. Brandon, how do you say your last name? Vala. Vala? And counsel, will you identify yourself?
Michael Borgia.
What's your last name?
V-O-R.
I'm sorry, V?
V-O-R-A-C-H.
And your co-counsel today too?
Gary Gifford. I forgot.
DK. Borshak?
Borgia.
Gary, what's your last name?
Gifford.
And who's the prosecution today? Mr. Vella, do you recognize anyone on the jury? No. Any of the jurors recognize or know the defendant in this case? Okay, so you know the responses. Does counsel have opening statements?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you're about to hear the case of Brandon Fugio. I ask that you listen to both sides of the story and judge accordingly. Thank you.
Does the defense have an opening statement? Ms. Crosby, will you please give at least a summary, if not reading the police report to the jury?
On February 29, 2008, at approximately 1300 hours, Officer Weaver and I were dispatched
started with this case. Mr. Guido, do you have parents or guardians that you're looking for?
Yeah.
Can you introduce them to me?
My mom, Cheryl, and then my dad, John.
Okay, Cheryl and John. All right, Ms. Crosby, do you wish to call the defendant and present your case?
Yes.
All right. Will you stand and approach the witness stand? Will you stand and raise your right hand, please? Will the testimony that you're about to give be the truth, so help you God?
Yep.
All right. Please have a seat. Ms. Crosby, your witness.
Please state your name
Brandon Muller,
and how old are you?
15.
So on the second time, which was the 29th, would you please tell us what happened?
We went to Walmart and we stole a lighter and a butane refill.
Okay, and did your parents know where you were?
Yes,
Okay, where was it?
they were at work.
Okay, and what day was that, do you know?
I think it was a Friday.
Okay,
I don't know the date.
were you supposed to be in school?
It was lunchtime.
Okay. And what kind of grades do you make in school?
Okay.
Like what kind of grades?
A's and B's, there's some C's.
Okay. So when you were taking this lighter, where exactly did you put it?
I was wearing a hoodie and a fit.
Okay. So why did you want to take the lighter?
Well, because the store doesn't let you buy it because you have to be a certain age.
Right, so why did you want to take it anyway?
Well, I go camping a lot.
So you steal a lighter, don't you have matches at home?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you use those? You don't know?
Also, one before